Okay.
Hi, my name is Farah, and today I'm going to demonstrate how to take blood pressure. Blood pressure is the amount of blood pumped out of the heart per minute. It's important to monitor your blood pressure every time you go to the doctor. That way you know if you have hypertension, high blood pressure, or hypotension, which is low blood pressure. There's three different ways of taking blood pressure. One, you can use an automatic cuff. The other one is a manual cuff, and third one is an automatic wrist cuff. Today we're going to use a manual cuff. Blood pressure. Before taking the blood pressure, you got to make sure that your patient is sitting, that his legs are uncrossed, and his feet are planted on the floor. Also, make sure that he hasn't had any cigarettes in the past 30 minutes. And that he hasn't had any energy drinks or any caffeine, anything like that. So, the first thing that you got to do to take blood pressure, you got to tell the patient to extend his arm with his palm facing up, and then you place the blood pressure cuff about 2 inches above the bend of the elbow. Then you place the stethoscope in your ears and the diaphragm of the stethoscope right beneath the blood pressure cuff. Lock the valve, this valve. You gotta lock it by spinning it all the way to the right. And then this way you can squeeze it and the air won't come out. Keep inflating it until it reaches 200. Then deflate the cuff by turning it to the left. But this way you gotta do it slowly. That way you can see the needle and you can hear the sounds. Make sure that the needle moves 2 increments per second. When you hear the first sound, that's your systolic blood pressure. Make a mental note of it. Continue to deflate until you hear the last sound. This is your your diastolic blood pressure. After the last sound, you can take the cuff off and let your patient know what his blood pressure is. This is Justin. He's 18 years old, and he's going to help me demonstrate. So remember, you can rest your arm. Tell him to rest his arm, his palm has to be facing up, and the diaphragm of the stethoscope has to be under the cuff, about 2 inches above the bend of the elbow. Remember to turn the valve all the way to the right so you can inflate it. And the needle has to reach all the way to 200. When it does, you can let the air out slowly. And then you can let the air out all the way when you hear the last sound. His blood pressure was 120/80. And that's how you take manual blood pressure. Thank you.